Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
We've all heard the stories, the get-rich-quick success tales, the ones where people strike it big almost instantly, thanks to a lucky break or a smart idea. The reality, however, is much more challenging and nuanced than that. Yes, the dream of financial freedom is possible, but it's not about overnight success. It's about dedication, growth, and taking strategic action day after day. Let's dive into what it really takes to build wealth.
Our brain has evolved to discard information that it thinks has no relevance.
You know, if you think of like what is education, like you're basically downloading data and algorithms into your brain, and it's actually amazingly bad in conventional education because like it shouldn't be like this huge chore.
So I think colleges are basically for fun and to prove you can do your chores, but they're not for learning.
We live in an age where social media is full of overnight success stories. But let's face it, those stories are few and far between. Real success is built over years, not days. It requires sweat, mistakes, learning, and adaptation. When you see someone celebrating wealth online, remember, they've likely faced countless struggles you didn't see.
Everyone wants to post the best versions of themselves on social media, the best moments of their life on social media. No matter how much you're gonna change, you cannot be like the photo you just saw, because it is not even real in the first place.
If you want to succeed, prepare yourself for the long haul. You don't need to be good at everything, but you do need to understand where you shine. Maybe it's sales, maybe it's marketing, maybe it's creativity. Whatever it is, focus on what you're good at and keep improving it.
They're not going to be a substitute for a strong culture or for stronger leadership. But when those fundamentals are in place, they can take you to the mountaintop. I want you to think about your life for a moment. Do you have the right metrics? Take time to write down your values.
Personally, I realized I had a knack for writing, and that led me to freelance opportunities that helped build my wealth. But don't just guess your strengths. Take time to assess yourself honestly. Ask for feedback. Understand where your true potential lies, and then double down on it.
Your objectives and your key results. Do it today. If you'd like some feedback on them, you can send them to me. I'm john@whatmatters.com. If we think of the world-changing goals of an Intel, of a Nuna, of Bono, of Google.
You might not be in your dream job right now, but that doesn't mean it's without value. Every single experience, every role you take, teaches you something valuable. Even in the most seemingly boring job, there are lessons to be learned. A positive attitude and hard work today open doors for opportunities tomorrow. If you're committed and dedicated, it'll pay off, even if you can't see it right now.
So here's what I'm calling for you to do. Remember the 3 traits of opportunity makers. Opportunity makers keep honing their top strength, and they become pattern seekers. They get involved in different worlds than their worlds.
The world is filled with opportunities, but how you present yourself can make or break those chances. Whether it's online or in person, your first impression matters. Your personal brand reflects who you are and what you stand for. So, refine it. Be genuine and authentic in your interactions with others. Don't just network to promote yourself. Be curious about others. Create meaningful connections, and always aim to add value.
So what I'm asking you is, the world is hungry. I truly believe, my firsthand experience, the world is hungry for us to unite together as opportunity makers and to emulate those behaviors as so many of you already do. I know that firsthand.
Your network is a goldmine of opportunities waiting to be discovered. Every successful entrepreneur has one thing in common. They are excellent problem solvers. Start by observing the world around you. What problems do you see, and how can you solve them? For example, in my previous job, I noticed inefficiencies in our processes. By documenting the problems and proposing a streamlined solution, I was able to make a significant impact. Start small, observe, document, and offer solutions. With time, your problem-solving skills will become a core asset for your entrepreneurial journey.
Entrepreneurs don't ask permission, they just get on with it. Now, I don't condone many of the things that Uber did along the journey, many of them unethical, some of them probably.
Before you fully commit to your business idea, test it. A minimal viable product, MVP, is the best way to do this. Start small, create a basic version of your product, and put it out there. Gather feedback from real users and learn what works and what doesn't. This approach allows you to fail fast, learn quickly, and iterate to improve your offering without taking huge risks. Starting small gives you the chance to course correct before scaling up. When you take the leap into entrepreneurship, it's vital to prepare. Research your industry, hone your skills, understand the market dynamics.
Principle of entrepreneurs just getting on with it when the regulations are perhaps ambiguous or haven't sort of considered what could be done today digitally. That's when you get on with it.
But the most important thing? Focus on delivering value. Your business must solve a problem or meet a need. When you prioritize value, you'll build trust and loyalty with your customers. Start small, but always keep delivering more.
Even if they're not familiar with your specific company, it's important to start thinking about this early on, because as your business grows, it will become harder and harder to keep track of everything. This also has the added benefit of making the business far more attractive to potential buyers in the future, as they know that they have a full guide of how to operate that business and get a return on their investment.
Now that you've started your side hustle, it's time to measure the results. Look at what's working and what isn't. Then use that data to scale your efforts. Whether it's improving your product, increasing marketing, or exploring new customer segments, always be ready to adapt and grow. The journey doesn't end after launch, it's just the beginning. Identify your strengths and build on them.
You can choose a life of ease and comfort, or you can choose a life of service and adventure. Which one of those, when you're 90 years old, are you going to be more proud of?
Commit to your current job and make the most of every experience. Network genuinely and build lasting relationships. Observe and solve problems. Test ideas before diving in. And finally, be prepared to deliver value and keep learning. Entrepreneurship is not easy, but with dedication, focus, and persistence, you can achieve great things. Embrace the challenge and take that first step. Your future self will thank you. As you take steps toward your goals, remember that the path won't always be smooth, but it will always be meaningful. Each setback is a lesson, each triumph is a milestone, and every day is a chance to get closer to the life you envision. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay true to your purpose. The journey may take time, but the rewards, both tangible and intangible, will be worth every effort. Wealth is a byproduct of value, and by striving to create value in everything you do, you'll find success not just in business, but in life.